there'll be other opportunities, and we do have some other special guests in the audience as well. But let's pick up with the program now in Dallas, and let's look at a brand new home movie. That's always exciting. So here we have an 8mm silent film shot by a little Johnny Howler, who was 12 years old on November 22nd, 1963. He was a student at John J. Pershing Elementary School. And Johnny and his mother went out to Turtle Creek Boulevard about an hour before the parade. This is the first time Johnny has ever used the family's 8mm home movie camera. And as you can see, he's extremely fixated on this plane that he thinks might be Air Force One, but sadly it is not. But we do get a wonderful extended view of that plane. And here comes the motorcade. Now Johnny, being 12 and a bit of a daredevil, decided that he was going to stand right in the middle of Turtle Creek Boulevard to see the presidential parade. And so in a moment we get this fantastic sequence that you never see of the... He also shot this sequence because he thought these were Secret Service agents. They weren't. But look at this. Here comes the motorcade directly towards Johnny. He's standing in the middle of Turtle Creek, and imagine his mother, who was standing to the side, yelling at him, "Johnny, Johnny, get out of the way. You're going to get run over." And a man even passes in front of his location. It's amazing that with such security that happened. Here you see the ticker tape and this wonderful glimpse as Johnny steps out of the road back to the curb. You see the motorcade swing by, and you get that wonderful glimpse, very brief glimpse, of the president and Jacqueline Kennedy. And then the motorcade continues on the twisty, curvy Turtle Creek Boulevard. Now Johnny, who, as I said, had never used a home movie camera before, was very reluctant to give it up. And so he decided to finish out the reel just shooting, as he described it in his oral history, stuff that was interesting. And so we're going to see just crowd shots. Again, he filmed the motorcade until it went completely out of view and people actually began walking away. He liked the ticker tape there blowing in the breeze as traffic picked up again. Again, cars stuck in gridlock traffic because the parade had just come by. And in a moment, he actually took a brief sequence of a car full of military personnel that he, again, thought was interesting. But a 12-year-old recorded this home movie, which we did not see until he brought it to our attention in 2013, just before the 50th anniversary, a new 50-year-old home movie. And this is the first time we have ever shared this publicly at our museum today. There's those military personnel there. Now, you may notice that the quality of this home movie is sadly not that great. And there's actually a little story there which I hope will be a word of caution to folks who may still have original home movies in your collection somewhere. Here's a comparison shot of a similar frame from John Howler's film here, and then the wonderful home movie taken on Main Street by a fellow named George Jeffries.